Joining us now is another person of the match, Nisha Singh of the AAP Party. Thank you very much, ma'am, for joining us. Congratulations, a phenomenal achievement. But you're not going to be in power. What are you going to do with all these seats?
Well, we are going to be in the opposition, if that's what you mean, and we'll be diligent and we'll provide diligent and constructive opposition to the party in power.
Why aren't you wearing a cap, I have to ask you?
I don't have one on me right now.
Okay, fine. No, it's a wonderful sight. We had on the side of you all your workers with the caps on and the jharis in their hand. A wonderful campaign. Is this, frankly, 24 seats or so, the final results are not in, are you happy with it, or is it a slight disappointment?
We are very happy with the result. We've already, have had, right from the beginning, we've been able to bring a lot of change to the political discourse, to the way politics was done. And this is continuation of that. So we're very happy with the results. Our polls were showing even better results for us, and people had actually better expectations from us, not only in Delhi but the rest of India. But if this is the mandate of the people, then this is it, and we are happy with the results.
We'll talk about the next step in a minute, but I want to say, Chandan, just as you spoke, Chhattisgarh, BJP got 2 extra seats and Congress lost 2 seats. So something about it.
For a longer period of time, and after you every time you speak, they will.
I think they must have heard you
more. Yeah, I think they have heard me.
I think his party has to make sure he's there.
BJP is still down 3 and the Congress 5 up.
Yeah, but 3 means from 50 down 3, so 47.
Those are 45 up, so 43, 47.
Yeah, but that means BJP lead.
Yes, absolutely.
47, 43, it's still anybody's guess. But, I mean, it's amazing, just as you said that, it flipped. Overall, we have an AAP person here. I think the issue is the next step. Siddharth, what's your feeling? Can this be replicated in other states?
I think it's a total, it's difficult, but I'm pretty sure that the temptation will be there for
it's
the
a big boost for them, I suppose.
I mean, to come second, to be the opposition party, that too in a city like Delhi, which is not known for, adventurism in politics. For them to birth this party, and don't forget, the Lokpal movement may have been centered in Delhi, but the sentiments that people expressed and the kind of resentment that existed against the political system, functioning of the political system, whether it's corruption, unfair land acquisition, rent-seeking by big business houses when it comes to resources, that resonates across the country. So I'm sure that they will make a play in a large number of seats, and maybe 40-50 put up a serious fight. And that, as Nirmala Sitaram was saying earlier, will hurt the BJP.
Also, Delhi was a great start because of Anna. The question is, you try, and also,
Bombay didn't work so
Bombay is quite
well.
difficult. I think the city is differently built. I don't know whether it can just
But what it is, it is a platform which will have given a lot of people a feeling it can be done.
Yogendra Yadav, I heard him speak at JNU. He made an interesting point about why the AAP Party is different from some of these initiatives that have happened in Bombay or Lok Satta Party and so on. He said in politics, but particularly opposition politics, scalability is essential. The voter needs to know that you're not voting for just some random person, you're voting for a viable option. And I think the AAP Party, by putting all its eggs in the Delhi basket, has demonstrated that it is a viable option.
And Siddharth, I think you see wherever AAP Party and the campaign plan kind of hits the roadblock of caste and community. So I'm talking primarily Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Andhra, such places. It's doing well.
No, they fight. I mean, there will be serious fights in urban seats.
Yeah.
Nisha Singh, would you like to ask her a question on this issue? Shekhar?
Can I ask you a question, ma'am? I'm Shekhar Gupta. Delhi is a unique state in the sense that even in normal times, caste does not work that strongly in Delhi. And Delhi, as we know, is now a very different city from the way it used to be. It's no longer a city of Banyas and Punjabis. How do you see this kind of campaign or this approach working in more complex regions of the country, which is almost the entire rest of the country?
Look, the way we traditions are not even part of our way of doing things. And I can tell you that if you talk about the rest of the country, we have presence in 22 states with over 300 districts where we have active volunteers and officers also. So we are already out there, and we are going to do exactly the same kind of the kind of campaign, the extraordinary kind of campaign that we have run in Delhi. We'll do the same things in the rest of the country, and the country is ready for this kind of a campaign, for this kind of transparency and democratic way of even running our own party. I think the country is ready, and these considerations of caste and religion and these other considerations are considerations when you don't have an alternative, when you fall back to these kind of choices when you don't have a real alternative. In Aam Aadmi Party, we have a real alternative, and we'll offer it to the rest of the country also.
Chandan, you should be welcoming this kind of approach to politics.
But I think brushing a few things under the carpet. That these problems, Nisha, I'm sorry to say, seems to assume that they will disappear in due course. Which I don't see happening in my lifetime. I don't know, maybe you're much younger.
But did you think you'd see this in your lifetime? Delhi, 24 seats?
No, I didn't.
I mean, it's
But I didn't. I must honestly confess. But on polling day, I traveled around in Delhi and realized that they were going to spring a surprise. But the extent of the surprise, I wasn't clear. But
and 1 year ago, we wouldn't have imagined.
Yeah, I wouldn't imagine.
We are joined now by
point that you see this anti-political platform is something I do not welcome. So the victory, good, great achievement for individually for these people, but this anti-political platform.
Is it anti-political or anti-corruption?
Now they're in politics.
They'll still keep on saying the established parties are corrupt, everything is wrong. Now, you see, this kind of...
Well, they are corrupt, aren't they, the established parties? At least that's the perception.
That's a perception, agreed. But I don't think that is true.
I think Nisha wanted to come in.
Nisha, do you have your reaction to what Chandan is saying?
I mean, how can we call it anti-political? Of course we are doing politics, and
Yes,
we are in politics. So this is anti-misgovernance. It's not anti-political.
In fact, that's a very welcome change.
That is the thing.
Because the worry about this movement was that movement looked anarchist because they said politics doesn't work, we can't join politics, and Anna Hazare actually did a lot of damage to the movement by saying people vote for a sari or a bottle of liquor or money, because that was very insulting of the voter who's now voting in larger and larger numbers. In fact, the interesting thing now will be whoever wins in states which are still undecided. So the key thing will be this nota nonsense will get completely distinguished. In fact, that's the number.
Unless it has some substance to it.
Yes, this whole
Let's
idea
go across. You're very right.
I don't want anything.
Well, we'll get the percentages at the... Just 1 second. We have been told we're going across to Harsha in Rajasthan.